I wasn't want to make a part 2. I just want to make this short. The rest of that dream, I don't remember. Like I said, I'm going to call it a dream. It felt so real to me. And I will not lie, in a way it scared the shit out of me. Because I'm more of a realist, just like anybody else. And I do believe our dreams have the hidden meanings behind them. A lot of times those messages are for you, and or it's for mankind. You know, it's up to you how you choose to use discernment. But I don't want to put anything out to the universe, put anything out there to scare anybody, because that's not why I'm here. I'm just sharing my experiences, my visions/dreams. You'd be surprised. It's people that are saying the same thing. So I know I'm not crazy. I'm not even going to claim that. No, your girl is sane. I'm just having my own experience, my own awakening experience. And as far as these symbols, like right now I'm staring at the sky, and this symbol I'm seeing right now is the symbols that I see. They're always round, like in a sphere shape. They're always round. The sky is blue, looking like this. See how blue it is? The sky is blue. But what I'm seeing right now is this shape right here. I don't think this is doing it any justice, but it's this shape. It is this shape. It's this shape right here. This is what I'm seeing right now. And then it looks a little bit like this too. I see this with my eyes open, and I see with my eyes closed. I don't try to see these. I don't try to see these shapes. I just see them. And I know once my third eye starts being activated, you know, you get that popping sensation in your head, whatever. These sacred geometric, that's what I call them. These sacred geometric, they really been coming on strong. It's kind of like being downloaded with light codes, whatever. For me, I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, once I start getting into sun gazing, that's when I've been really, my experiences have really been heightened. I'm seeing the geometric shapes a lot, and I'm seeing a lot of sparkles in the sky more. I'm seeing it. I see that all the time. Let me just get that right. I'm seeing a lot of, whether I'm outside or inside, I'm seeing a lot of white lights going past me. Like it's light, but it goes by real fast. Like somebody's trying to get my attention, you know. But I don't know what these symbols mean. I'm not the best artist. I'm sure if I was the best artist, you guys would be like, yeah, that's I can relate to that. Yes, I've seen that now. That mess he drawing, I don't know what that is. But yeah, when he's drawing, you know, I can relate to that. But I saw this last night. And if it wasn't like, to me it looked more like square, circle, triangle, square. It's like it was all in the mix. It was all in the mix. It was constantly just shifting from one shape to the next. And of course, the spiral. You know, normally when I see a spiral, and I find myself moving closer to it, towards the center, it takes me sometimes somewhere else. It's kind of like having an astral projection sometimes experience to where I'm really seeing it when my eyes are open. I mean, it's bright outside. It look like daytime. And that really freaks me out because it kind of feels like you live in somebody else's life. You know, you're seeing through somebody else's eyes. That's weird. Some things you just can't explain, you know. But I will say this. Airplane. Since I've been living where I'm living now, the airport is like maybe 20 minutes away. I'm seeing a lot of activity in the sky. And the last time I had ever had experience as far as seeing slash UFO, I was 8. Let's see, I was about 8 or 9, and it was in the 70s, and we were outside playing, us children. And y'all, this was back in the day where you can leave your doors open. And my aunt was living like in an apartment. I just want to share this with you guys real quick. But this was my first experience, and I remember it to this day. And we were playing in the back of the apartment. There were some steps, and I was watching my cousin. She was like in one of those big old high swings, and she was under 2 years old because she couldn't walk, so she was on a swing. And I remember watching her. My brothers, my cousin, and the neighborhood kids, they were like playing, you know, in front of me. And I wanted so bad to, you know, just go there with them and play, but I had to watch my cousin. My mom, they were, you know, in the inside party and getting their drink on, having a good time. And I remember this vividly. And we would see planes all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one of the kids said, "Look, ooh, look." That's what one of the kids said. "Ooh, look." And we all looked, and he would point like this. "Ooh, look." And we looked. You guys, I never forget it to this day. People that I'm real close to, I tell them about my experience. Airplane, honey. People that I'm close to, I tell them about my experience. But if I don't really how to know you won't get that out of me. You're not gonna be labeling me. But anyway. And we looked, and it was this big old, I want to say mothership. Maybe I'm saying that because by us being children, that's what it looked like to us, a mothership. But it was a round saucer disc craft, and it was so low, you guys. I remember it to this day. It was so low. It looked at dark, metallic looking. It was round. It had a circle within a circle underneath it, and it had some kind of propulsion system where it was rotating underneath, looking up under it, because it was, I don't know which direction it was coming from. Let me see. Well, I don't think that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant right now, but we live like in the west. We was on the west side. But anyway, if I'm facing this way, it was coming like from this distance going this way. At this angle. It was like this going this way. Because, but anyway, we looked at it, and I remember being in a trance. I wanted so bad to get up and run up them stairs and tell my mama, look. Listen to UFO, look. Now, we children, but we had that much sense. We knew it was a UFO because we saw planes all the time. This crap didn't make any noise. And it had lights going all the way around it. It had light pulsating all the way around, all kind of beautiful colors. I remember white, blue, green. For some reason, those colors stood out to me. White, blue, green, maybe a little red, you know, every now and then, but it was mostly white, blue, green, just flickering around it. And it looked like it had windows around it, but maybe that was just the lights. And I remember it slowed down. I remember it slowed down. Now, it seemed like time slowed down too. I don't know how long we were looking at this crab, but time really slowed down. It had our attention so much, you guys. I look back on it, I said, why didn't I run up them stairs and tell my mom? That was my intention, to run up them stairs. Oh, that's all I had to do, but I didn't. I was just looking at it. And then I remember it just shifted its position. Instead of going this way, instead of going this way, it shifted position and started going this way. And it started going that way. And we were just looking at it. And then all of a sudden I had the urge to move. I moved, I ran upstairs. I said, Mom, look, I'm gonna show you something, my mom and I don't know who else came out of the apartment, and they ran down the steps and they looked. They saw a light in the distance, but it was further away. And they were like, okay, you know. But they didn't see what we saw. But that's how I knew. I didn't need nobody to tell me that UFOs are real. I knew. People that doesn't have these experiences, they think you're crazy talking about it, but you know what you know. Your truth is your truth, and you don't need nobody to tell you whether these things are real or not. I was a child, and as a child, I saw these things. Now, that's my truth. I knew they were real, but by me being an adult, seeing it with my own eyes right now, no. I haven't seen them with my own eyes as far as me being an adult, but when I'm sun gazing and I'm going to take pictures of the sky or of the clouds, yeah, I see them. They pop up in my picture. And it's been times they will pop up in my picture, and that night I will have like an episode of feeling like a presence in my room. It's kind of like when you're seeking them out, they're curious and they start seeking you out. That's the only way I can explain it. But I don't be taking pictures for the hell of it, trying to see them, you know. That wasn't my main objective. I just wanted to take pictures of the clouds. A lot of times I see shapes and numbers, and I find it very fascinating. But near the sun, I notice when I take pictures, I would see discs above the clouds. They're either above the clouds or they're not that far from a cloud. A cloud is close to the sun, I would say. But I will always see them near the sun, especially at sunset. But not with my eyes, you guys, but you know, once I take the picture of the scene. But I do believe that these shapes mean something. It's one thing to see shapes, but it'd be nice to know what they mean. But I'm going to show them again, and then I'm going to close. So if any of you guys seen something similar to this, or this, or this,